else is. And there's that transition period that I talked about that he has to understand that, we expect a lot of good things from everyone. And with, the name that he has and what he's done in high school, we expect him to be, the best freshman on our team. We have to sit back and realize that he's just a freshman, like I said, and there's that learning curve. But he's picking it up fast. He's a fast learner, and we're excited to see what he can do.
Are his expectations those of someone who realizes he's a freshman, or does he see himself as a guy who should be, in the same way you guys see him, as a guy who should be the star and live up to?
I think as camp goes on, he's realizing what he can do and his potential. When he's going against, the stars on the offensive line and beating them, hopefully more times than not throughout camp, it's exciting to see. It allows us to play faster, us to know that we have someone that we can trust as a freshman, and not have to worry about him, messing up or having a missed assignment, each and every play.
Is he as explosive a pass rusher as people said he was?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. Especially what I've seen from him, he's quick off the first step. He has great power, and he's big and fast. So when you have all those together, it's a good combination.
Harbaugh said Onwenu is working on both sides. How much are you seeing him on the defensive side?
He's flipped back and forth from offense to defense. He's with the offense right now, but he's almost 400 pounds, so it's on either side of the ball. He's not too easy to move. So we like when he's on the defensive side, and when we go up against him in practice, it's hard to move him, but he's going to be a good player.
I think we've heard everything from 350 to almost 400 for his weight range. How big is he actually compared to some of you other guys there?
I've never seen him on a scale personally, but you can tell that he puts on some weight, and he's a big guy. He's a big guy for sure.
Is it kind of freakish that he can move so well at that weight?
I think so. He's like I said, almost 400 pounds, but he can move pretty fast and quickly side to side, which is pretty cool to see. Whether he's a guard or he's stuffing the run on goal line, it's something cool to see.
What are your impressions of this freshman class overall? It sounds like there's a lot of star power in this group.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys with a lot of hype that we expect a lot from them. There's a lot of freshmen that are going to play this year. If that means just on special teams, we expect them to do their job correctly and do it as well as a senior would do. So we're excited for them, and we're excited to see what they can do for us.
For you personally, is there a sadness that this is your last camp going into the final season?
About camp, not necessarily. Being here for 14 hours a day isn't always, make you smile. But we're putting in good work, like I said. But definitely, this is my last season as a Michigan Wolverine is pretty sad. When you've come up with people like Taco and Glasgow and Godin and even Mo Hurst and people like that you've played with for 3-4 years now. It's sad to see that come to an end, but I think we're all excited for what's to come.
This is a dumb question, but how aware are you guys that you haven't won a Big Ten title since 2004?
The defensive team meeting room, we have these big chain links, and every senior class that wins a Big Ten championship signs it. And since I think it's 04, and it's right to the right of me as I sit listening to Coach Brown talk. So I see it every day. It's a reminder every day that we haven't won one in 12 years. So that's definitely our main focus, as a season goal. That first task is Hawaii, and we have to get that done first before we can think about a Big Ten championship.
What have you seen from the linebackers so far?
They're good. Ben Gideon and McCray have been here for 4 years now. McCray's been injured, but he's picked up the defenses along the way, and now it's his time to show what he can do. Gideon is going to be our communicator this year, the guy that gets us in the right positions and gets us in the right spots. And I think he's ready to have that leadership role. The younger guys are picking it up pretty well too.
How's Mike McCray holding up?
Good.
Is he?
Very good, yeah.
Solid?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great, thanks.
Can you remind me some of the names that are signed that